Good afternoon. Take a look at this. I bet you can't decide what we're gonna make. Yep, guacamole. I think that today's a perfect day for it. So, we're gonna start out with our molcajete. This is my favorite way to make guacamole. If you don't have one, you can just use a mortar and pestle. But if you have a chance to get one, please do. It's really, really good. So the first thing we're going to do is make a paste. And we're going to take some cilantro, which has been washed and patted dry. Make sure you use those stems. There's lots of good stuff in those stems. Okay, so just kind of scrunch it up and give it a rough chop. Now, my theory on guacamole is if the ingredients are fresh and good, you don't need a whole lot of stuff in there. Now, one thing, I would like to have a jalapeno to add in, but I forgot to buy one, so we're not going to have that today. But we've got everything else we need. So we're gonna do the cilantro. A little bit of salt. That's going to help to grind it up. And some white onion. Just a bit. And we're going to do about half of a fresh lime. That'll give it some juice in there to get started. Okay, then we're just gonna pound it into a nice paste. And this is gonna take a minute, so we'll be back when we get to the point we need to be. Okay, here we are. You can see that it's all mushed up and released the flavors. So at this point, we're going to add our avocados. I've got 3 here. I don't know if I'm going to use them all. So just cut it in half and run a spoon along the peel. Now, here's the seed. Everybody does the knife thing that they whack the seed with the knife. Don't do that. Please don't do that, especially if you're in the kitchen with your littles, because it's not when you're going to get cut, it's you're going to get cut. So instead of doing that, just take your thumbs, put them on the back of the avocado and push. And that seed will pop right out. No knife involved. I know my granddaughters like avocados, and I don't want them whacking a seed with a knife. I just don't. So that's a much better way for me, because avocado hand is a real thing. Remember, just thumb on the back of the avocado. You can feel the seed and just push. So easy. And yeah, we might as well use the third one, because I like guacamole. This one has a little brown spot, so let's take care of that. looks like this one has been squeezed to check for ripeness at some point, and that always makes it have a brown spot on there. Okay. So there's our avocados. We still have half the lime left, so let's put that in there. Oh, get a little more juice in there. Yeah. And you just smoosh that up. I like mine kind of chunky, so I'm not going to do it real smooth, but and I almost got my little Molecajete too full. It'll work out. We'll get it in there. Oh, these avocados are perfectly ripe. Okay. Now, I'm going to add a few more onions that aren't smushed. Just sort of fold that in. You can add tomatoes if you want. Like I said, I would have added a jalapeno if I would have remembered to buy one. Oh, it smells so good. It's amazing to me how just fresh, simple ingredients can do the most amazing things. Okay, there we have it. Fresh guacamole in the mojito. Now for the good taste test. I like corn chips with mine, but I really like pork rinds. So I was able to find some fresh pork rinds. So let's try one of these, see how it tastes. We have to check for seasoning, you know. Well, fresh guacamole on a pork rind. And that ticks all the boxes. That's very, very good. It's fresh. It's got just enough lime in it. It's tangy. The avocados are perfect. They're so creamy and ripe. The pork rind really just sets it off. So, if you haven't tried them with chicharrones before, definitely give that a try. And try doing your guacamole in the Molecajete if you can. If not, you know, you can still make it the usual way, but definitely try that. Okay, so let's go have a snack, and who's bringing the tequila? Have a good day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.